Yo, what is poppin', my beautiful people? It's your boy Luxyyy back with another video, and it is my weekly rendition of my How to Play series, and I am jumping to the FV215b today. This video was supposed to be uploaded yesterday, but I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter Rise, and I got caught up in that, as well as some other issues with my internet stopped me from uploading yesterday. So, either way, I'm uploading the video today. So, let's talk about the FV215b real quick. It's got some good and bad things. It was added to the game with the British tanks, I would say September of 2014. It was added in the beta, and this tank was great whenever there was only like 5 or 6 tier 10s in the game. However, in today's meta, this tank does not fare so well. However, with enough skill, you can make this tank great and pull off some pretty nutty games. So I'll go through my build. Let's start with the crew skills. And here we are with the crew skills. So we have our main 5. I'm not going to go over them too much because it is really late whenever I'm recording this video. So I'm going to try to go through this real quick. So I got these 5 crew skills here. We got 6th Sense, Situational Awareness, General Mechanic, Rapid Loading, Gore and Loader. Those are the 5 I put on every single tank, but this is where it gets a little bit different. So these 2 are pretty standard for my heavy tanks: Armor Angling and Steady Aim. And Armor Angling goes with one of my equipment slots, which I'll get to here soon. Yeah, these last 2 are FV215b like must-haves, because this tank gets set on fire so much because it's a rear-mounted tank. So the engine's in the front, and it has a base 20% chance to get set on fire. Terrible. So I actually, while I was recording the games that you'll see later in the video, while I was recording them, I got set on fire so much I actually came and put these 2 crew skills on. So yeah, these are the crew skills I run. Feel free to copy them if you want, and let's move on to equipment and consumables. And here we are with the equipment. So we have our standard heavy tank equipment with ventilation, advanced loader, and advanced armor. And like I said, advanced armor goes well with armor angling, because minus 10%, because I'm a brawling heavy tank player, so I like to get up in the enemy's face, and that just really allows you to just brawl anything, especially whenever you have a gun like the FV215b has. Absolutely nuts. Because like if you're brawling with like an E4, let's say you're brawling with an E4, with the armor angling, he'll roll for like 690, and then I can get 3 shots off before he gets off another one. And that's a little exaggerated, but you know what I'm saying. Pretty much like you'll be pretty much even with an E4 in brawling standards with the armor angling and the advanced armor. So yeah, I like to run those on my brawling heavies. So yeah, I got the standard consumables here, the premium consumables, gotta roll them. And then this is where the biggest flaw, I think, for the FV215b is its ammo count. It just has no ammo, and I don't really think I've actually ran out of ammo in this tank. However, it doesn't give you that much to work with. But yeah, that's my ammo load out there: 20 AP, 10 premium, 5 HE. And that is the equipment and consumables. Let's get to the armor. And here we are with the armor. So like most heavy tanks, it really, like this hull, there's just nothing there. Like, don't even rely on the hull to bounce anything, because most people will just know to shoot you right in that lower plate. When they shoot you in that lower plate, they're going to hit your engine. And let's actually look at the engine real quick, where it's at. Yeah, look at where the engine's at. This thing gets set on fire so freaking much, it's just ridiculous. So your best bet is to find a building or a rock or anything that nobody can shoot you through, and get your tank to where the enemy's looking at you like that. If you can get your tank looking like that, the enemy will really struggle to pin you. However, the top of the tank is very easy to pin, and premium rounds and well-aimed shots will go through your commander's hatch, so keep that in mind when you're angling. But the best way to angle is to just keep your tank like that. And I wish I could turn the turret, but imagine the gun's facing at you. Yeah, you're not getting through that thing. So, but if you just come out and you have your lower plate looking like that, you're going to get set on fire every time. So, yeah, use the turret armor, use the side scrape. You just have to in this tank. That's just how you have to play it. It's one of the tanks. It's just, you just have to play it that way. But yeah, that's the armor. Let's get over here to the crew, or the detailed stats. So I'm going to scroll down here, and right now I'm going to go ahead and put on the changes from the base stats to the stats you see now. And these numbers represent the changes from the tank with no crew and no equipment to what the tank has now with my crew and with the equipment. So let's go over them real quick. This tank has terrible mobility. 950 horsepower, garbage. 34.3 kilometers per hour top forward speed, garbage. 12 kilometers per hour top reverse speed, garbage. 13.57 weight to horsepower ratio, garbage. 11.75% fire chance. That's also decreased from 20%, garbage. And yeah, so all 5 of those stats, garbage. Hit points, on the other hand, is actually really good. I don't think it always had 2,500. I want to say it had 2,250 or 2,200 or 2,400 or something like that, but it wasn't always 2,500, but it's 2,500 now, which is actually really nice. It gives you a little bit more to work with. Mediocre terrain resistances with a really good, with a decent whole rotation speed of 38. And then you just have your basic heavy tank view range and detectability. However, like I said, if you don't like to get up in the face and you play your heavy tanks different, you can always substitute advanced armor for optics and get that view range up, get it above 500. So yeah, that's always an option. Let's get down to the what is that, the turret? Yeah, 39.87 degrees per second rotation speed, which is actually not that bad. 0.67 or 0.62 accuracy during rotation, actually pretty good. 15 degrees elevation, not bad. 7 degrees of depression, which really isn't that great, but it's doable. It gives you something to work with. And then this is where the tank just takes off, is its gun. Almost just over 6-second reload time with just under 10 rounds per minute. Paired with the ammo, I think I did the math. It's like something a little over 3 minutes to just dispense all of your ammo, which is really fast for a tier 10. Really good accuracy at 0.26, and then its accuracy during moving is actually below 1, which is really good. And then a 1.35 second aim time. That's actually really good. And then just coming up short of 4,000 DPM. And then it's got 259 standard pin, which is good. 326 premium pin, which is mediocre. And then it's coming in at 400 alpha. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take those changes off now. Hopefully, if you needed them, you can just pause the video, and let's get to our first game. And here we are with our first game. So we are on Prokhorovka, and wasn't really excited about Prokhorovka until I saw there was no artillery. And I'm currently doing this voiceover at 2:26 in the morning, so sorry if I sound a little depressed and boring, but I'll try to keep it as enthusiastic as possible. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of mediums and lights, so heavy tanks have been a little bit new to me lately. So I've been trying to debate on where to go on Prokhorovka. So I've just decided I'm going to go to the middle F line here, towards the F6 area, and we're just going to kind of work that ridge there. So I'll try to find some information or whatever to talk about on our way there. Let me get a drink of water real quick. Stay hydrated. Water's the best thing you can drink, even though I don't drink enough of it. It's looking like the enemy team's making a hard push down that line, though, on the 1-2 line. So I'm trying to keep an eye on that. So now my full attention's on the left side, which is going to get me shot, which you'll see here soon. But yeah, we're going to see if we can get some quick shots here. Obviously, I'm spotted. I'm detected. I know that, but I figure it's just one of the enemy tanks up there. But then I get shot in the back right there. I noticed that, so I'm just going to get the quick shot there. My teammate goes down really quickly just because he tried to play aggressive, but the enemy team just had more tanks play aggressive. And now I just keep getting shot in the back, kind of annoying me. So I'm just like, okay, we'll focus on that tank. Turn our turret towards them. Make it hard for them to hit, and we're just going to keep racking up. If you watch my spotted damage counter, it's just going to slowly go up this game. Really bad shot there. But yeah, I just slowly rack up spotting damage throughout this entire game. It's kind of funny. Another really bad shot. Not off to a great start. Like I said during the commentary in the garage, I had been playing a lot of Monster Hunter, so this was actually like my first session back on tanks and like since my last video. So bear with me. The shots might be a little inaccurate. But yeah, we're just trying to work the hill in the middle ridge, and then I noticed that they're starting to move down the 2 line. That worries me, because now that means I'm technically surrounded, and we're not going to talk about how that shot just pinned, but we're just going to roll with it. Not quite sure what happened there. Most likely it didn't go where we aimed, and it hit the enemy where we would have pinned. So Yeah, we'll take it. And you might have noticed I'm already up to almost 1,500 spotting damage. Yep, it's just slowly going up. And I didn't really look at where it's coming from, but it might be coming from either up on the hill. But I mean, I just got some from that, so probably from those tanks over there. But yeah, we're gonna kind of go to a little bit of a Farmville here, doing what we can. We're gonna try to find a shot on this guy. Not gonna find one. But yeah, their team is just going hardcore down that 1-2 line. E4 takes out the 277. We're going to get a really good shot in on their E4. And we're just poking up, just trying to keep our gun in the game here. Just keep it shooting. Put another one into the Moisian. Or Mausian, depends on what you want to call it. Get shot in the butt again. We're going to take him out real quick. That's the #1 priority. And he gets just a lucky, just final death shot right into my track. Lucky bastard. The guy on the hill actually shoots me and tracks me. Get really lucky. I had like 3 people hit my tracks and no damage there. Really good. Oh man. Ugh, I've been yawning a lot. Probably because of how tired I am. Oh, sorry about that, man. I've been playing way too much Monster Hunter. But yeah, we're gonna start shooting some of these tanks on the hill just through these train tracks here. Just trying to rack up some more of the damage, especially on that E5 here. We're almost up to 2,000 spotting damage. We're almost at 3,000 raw damage. So let's see what else we can do here. It said I did have a shot there, but I'm assuming my shot did go a little wide and hit the train car there. But not to worry. This tank reloads really fast. I get shot right in the side of my turret by the 2-shot TL1 LPC. Annoying. But I'm more focused on the E5 here. We're actually going to hit his track there. Now we're just going to try to farm him even more. Put one right into his lower plate. We got some really good accurate shots going here. I like it. I like it. So now I want to focus on the TL1 LPC because he's been focusing me and he's got a pretty good gun to take me out. So what else can we do? Can we get a shot on this guy? We're going to miss. He's going to take out the guy behind us. We're going to try to put in a blind shot. We don't get it. We would have known if we had the blind shot because our ribbon would have popped up. God, I'm struggling to keep my eyes open. But you know what? I'm tough. I can push through it. We're going to make it through it. We're going to do this commentary. Only one more game to go. And then I just have to finish up the editing because I actually record these videos while I edit them. So I'll edit through the video. We're going to take out the Tiger 2 there. But yeah, I'll edit through my video, and then once I get to the 2 games at the end, that's whenever I do this gameplay. So I still have to finish the last bit of editing and schedule the upload, and the thumbnail's already made, and all that stuff. So I still got to do all that. Probably won't get to bed till 3:15. Oh, Lord. But anyway, well, let's see what else we can do there. So it's in an 8v4. We're not really in threat of losing. But I mean, those 2 tanks on the hill can change the game. It's a standard being an M48 on really good health. So gotta watch those guys. So there's a light tank in our spawn, the Progetto. So I'm gonna make a bold play. I'm gonna make a bold play. I know those tanks can shoot me in the side, but I'm like, I need to take out this Progetto. So we're actually going to go all the way to the side, take out the Progetto, and then just keep going forward and use the houses to block it. And we actually do end up taking a heat round from that M48 Patton. But we are still alive. And if you're still alive, your gun's still in the fight. It don't matter how much hit points you have. If you have 1 hit point, don't matter. Your gun's still doing the same as you would on 2,500 hit points. So just remember that. So yeah, now it's just about digging these 2 medium tanks out of their little hill back in F0. M48 Patton gets spotted. We're gonna put one right into his side there. Let's see if we can break the 5,000 damage mark for raw damage. We're already up to 2,000. We're gonna hit a quick little snapshot there. Not sure how that hit, but we're just gonna take it. I like to take those little shots there, the shots you don't think you would hit, and then they just happen to hit and makes your day. He's going to put one into our tracks. I'm going to repair it real quick. And I think he's going to go for another one. Yep, he goes for another one. M48 does. He misses with this heat round. We're going to put another crazy snapshot right into the M48 right there. We'll take it. And now we're up to 5,400 damage with just under 2,000 spotting. Heck of a game, especially for Prokhorovka and a 215b. This is not the tank I recommend coming back to whenever you don't play tanks for like a week or so, because good lord, was this was one of the harder tanks for me to get gameplay in. But we're gonna finish off the last tank there, finish off with 4 kills. and only 7 rounds of ammo left. So yeah, like I said, low ammo count. We're actually only going to get second on the leaderboard there. The 50B, pulling off the 5100 damage, beat us in XP by 2 XP. So kudos to that guy. 5600 damage, 1900 assisted, 21 direct hits, 4 destroyed. Really good. 7300 XP with 33,000 credits. Not bad. Got some medals there with the high caliber and the steel wall and the first class. And then, yep, there's the scoreboard for you if you want to pause there. But let's get to that second game. And here we are on our second game at Murovanka. I'm playing with the same platoon mates. I think we added one from my last game. A friend of mine in the 60 TP there. But yeah, another thing, we're going to try to heavy tank here. We're going to go heavy tank the left side of Murovanka, because usually I would go to E7, E8 in my mediums or lights. And I would spot there, but my friend and I are going to have a little humble moment just kind of staring at each other. You know, we're human too. We like to have a little bit of fun on our way to the battle. But yeah, trying to change up my playstyle has been fun. Trying to do heavy tanks lately. So yeah, playing maps differently, playing tanks differently. It's all fun. But yeah, we're gonna come up here to the flag and we're gonna try to apply cat pressure and just kind of get up in the enemy's face. And if I have to load up premium, I have to load up premium. So playing this aggressive, the only thing you have to worry about is any TDs that decide to go to E1. So I'm keeping that in the back of my mind, especially because there is a Tehran on the enemy team. So always got to watch out for Tehrans because they're really fun to deal with. We're going to take a shot. We're actually going to hit him and we're going to bounce. Could have been a better shot. I noticed that guy was coming up even before he got spotted, so I knew he was going to make an aggressive play there. And now that's what I was talking about, the tanks back there. That was a Tehran. Not good. Not good at all. But now I'm just like, okay, let's see what's going on. Let's get a cheeky little shot in there on the E100 so nobody else can shoot me. That was a cheeky little shot. 780 is going to come around. My E3 platoon mate's going to put one into him. I'm going to put one into him. I'm not even going to take any damage for that. We're going to come around to shoot the chieftain. We're going to kill the ants instead. And now we're in a little bit of a peekaboo match with a 780 and a chieftain, as well as I know there is a Tehran back there. But because he did get spotted when I got up here, I know it's going to be really hard for him to get it into a position without me spotting him. So I know that. And now that I see these guys are low health, we're going to get a really quick snapshot of the 780, take him out real quick, and there's the Tehran getting spotted. And I see him going across the field, put one into his side, because we got to take him out as fast as possible. My 60 TP takes a shot at him, doesn't quite land. The Jaegeru actually shoots right over my head, get really lucky. And now, after this shot with the E100, I'm just going to load up premium with an E100 and a Jägerpanzer E100. These are one of the situations where you really just say, screw it, load up premium. It just makes it so much easier to pen unless you take shots like that. But as you'll see here, I can just go right through the superstructure of that Jaegeru without even having to try. But it's about whether it's not about really a chivalry thing. Like, I'm not for firing just nothing but premium. But if the situation calls for it, best believe I'm pressing down on my D-pad or whatever control you decide to use. I'm pressing it to get the win in the upper hand. I don't care about honor. Also, if I'm at like 92% in marks of excellence, sometimes I'll spam nothing but premium. But it's not looking too good here. We're actually down 2 tanks, but we're at the point of the game where you can always change. So we've actually taken the 1-2 line. The enemy has taken the 8-9-0 line, and that is not very well for a tank like this, but we're still gonna hedge our bets. We're gonna take a shot at the 277. Don't see the house there. We're gonna hit the house instead and kill a family of 4, and then we're gonna put another shot into the I couldn't tell what that was. We're gonna shoot the super conch, put one in there. Now we're just trying to keep our gun working. And I also forgot that the Tehran is back there, and he actually bounces off of us. And I didn't know that there's actually 2 Tehrans, and that comes into play later in the game. But yeah, there's actually 2 Tehrans in the enemy team. We're going to put one into the 277. And my ammo rack is actually going to be down until I get my repair kit back. Which does cost me a little bit, but we'll get it back. It's just about patience. And we're going to put one into the Arty there, take Arty out. And now it's an 8v7. So let's see what we can do here. So I keep getting spotted, and I don't know if it's the Terrans or if it's another tank, but yeah, I'm just kind of trying to play passive because I don't have the ammo rack to brawl anything, and I don't want to just exchange my hit points with a Terran, but I don't know that there's 2 Terrans. So so this is gonna come into play. I'll talk about my play style real quick. I'm very, very impatient. I don't like waiting. Like this play that I'm doing right here. I hate doing this. I hate doing this in games, and you're gonna see me get very impatient, and it's gonna cost me. And you're gonna see one of the few flaws I have with playing this game that I really just need to work on fixing. But we'll talk about it. So yeah, I'm trying to get a shot on these guys. Can't find any shot. I'm just getting bored, so I'm like, okay, we're just gonna drive out, probably spot the Terrans. Except I don't know there's 2 Terrans. Get shot by one, get shot by the other. Yeah, I was not very happy with getting just melted by 2 Terrans like that. Not happy at all. But either way, I thought, what better gameplay than to watch my last platoon mate that's alive. He's in the T123 because there's not much left to this battle. So yeah, let's go check what is going on with my teammate in the T123. There he is, 938 hit points, just chugging along in his E3. Looking for a shot on that tank destroyer. We're gonna test my commentator skills over someone else. Does he find the shot? I have no idea because of the amazing world star camera work of Luxyyy, coming in clutch with the camera work there. I do inform him that there's an UDES there. He does see that. He's gonna come in for the shot. Maybe he's gonna shoot the UDES. Bah, 850 exact. Got that average roll. Let's go. And I keep asking him to get that. I asked him to avenge the Terran for me because the Terran shut me down. He's going to get the shot in. Boom, 893. Gotta love it. And they take out the Terran, giving us the win at 7-0. Don't even have to cap. Gotta love it. Get the victory in the end. And for 2 games in a row, he beat me at number 1. But yeah, I got number 2 in the FV215b. 5,200 damage, 1,500 assisted. Almost 3,000 blocked, which is really good for an FV215b. Another first class. Didn't quite get an ace tanker this time around, but I'm sure this tank will appear on my channel more. But yeah, that's 2 games in the FV215b, as well as how I play the tank and the build and everything like that. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below. Subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.
I'm running out of time. Every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the